You may have woken up this morning and felt a heaviness, maybe even one that you didn't expect. Worse yet, one that you were expecting. It's the kind that whispers, I should be further. I think this year was going to be different, or at least I thought it was going to. I'm tired of feeling invisible. And I need you to hear me. You're allowed to break. Let that happen for you today. You're even allowed to feel let down. You're allowed to be able to look at the other people who are bragging about how great their Black Friday was and even feel a little jealous. You're allowed to grieve that gap between where you are and where you know you're meant to be. Feel it, let it in, but then breathe it out. Because today, we're going to begin again. Hi, my name is Steve Kidd. I'm a third generation minister, international best-selling author of 39 books, 40 books. Keep saying the 39 because I've said it for so long. 40 books and counting. Um, and I've had the amazingly wonderful privilege over the course of the last 40 years now, being a marketing expert, marketing consultant, whatever you want to call me, to have worked with such amazingly wonderful people. I've worked with literal multi-billionaires and people who are in the absolute beginning stages of what they're meant to do in life. I've worked with doctors, lawyers, stay-at-home moms, people that are running network marketing companies, folks that are, not even really totally sure when I started with them who they were or what they were meant to be. All of those places, they're all very valid. They're so real, and I get them, and I understand. And now we're into Cyber Month, or to whatever Sunday is, and I looked it up, and evidently the quote unquote retailers call it the day between. I know somewhere at some point I read that there was. I hope that with these little fade in, fade outs, that you're not losing me, but I appreciate you being here. Ed, so glad to have you here with us. Speaking of people who are embracing visibility, Ed and Eddie have 4 amazing books that we're in the process of working on because he made a decision. It's so easy to stay where you are. I get it. I've been there. It's so easy to take a day like today and just wallow in it, swim in the what wasn't until you get pruny. Hey, Eden, glad to have you here with us. But I'm encouraging you today. Yes, feel that feeling, feel it deeply. Acknowledge that it's real. Don't pretend. Don't hide from it. Don't act like, oh, I got this. Don't be all, those of you that know me know this is a regular phrase for me, but don't be all churchy about it, all holy roller-ish. Oh, it's going to be okay. Be real with how you're feeling. Okay? But then take that deep breath, that cleansing breath. Allow yourself to move beyond the pain, the grief. It's interesting. Yesterday, and even more so today. Well, yesterday I woke up and it was snowing. Okay. And then today I woke up and it was just bitter cold, and it's supposed to snow again tonight and all day tomorrow. And it's just interesting, because we've had unseasonably warm weather. I mean, like a week ago, less than a week ago, I was outside walking around literally, in a t-shirt, long pants, but in a t-shirt. I mean, it was like in the high 60s, low 70s. Last week of November, or the beginning of the last week of November. And then the cold started rushing in. And it really, as I was out taking my walk, I really cajoled myself into taking the walk that I didn't want to take. I'll be honest with you, I didn't take one yesterday. It was just too darn cold and snow all over the ground. And I realized how great the metaphor of the cold is to how some people are feeling today. Some people are looking at this as though they completely blew it, they totally missed it. And then, Stock, glad to have you here with us as well. Um, and just it's so easy to feel and to let your heart freeze in a day like today. The weather's cold outside, why not be cold inside too? But what I'm encouraging you to do is to take the time today. If you have a fireplace, I wish I had a fireplace. I really, really wish this house had a fireplace. I can't imagine why anybody that lives in Kansas doesn't have a fireplace, but that's a whole different story, all right? I do know that back in the day, originally, because there's still the place there, it used to have a potbelly stove, which is probably in some way respects more practical than a fireplace. But I just love that roaring fire. And I'd love to, curl up next to the fire. And I'm encouraging you to do that. Get one of the free books. Go to Thriving Bestsellers /books and get all of the books for free. Give yourself a reading list that'll last you through at least all of the holiday season, possibly all of next year. There's like 50 books on that list. And we're going to, once again, this weekend, like we did last year, the same weekend, we're going to make around 50 books bestsellers this weekend. And we're queuing up more books like Ed and Eddie's books and all of those kind of things. And we want to help you. Not because I'm here to sales pitch you. I'm here to breathe in and out with you today. I'm here to tell you that it's not about you hustling more. It's not about, can you do one more hard work? Can you attend one more masterclass? I don't know about you. Are you just tired of going to webinars? And I sign up for them because most of the ones I sign up for are my friends or people that, that I highly respect and am part of their quote unquote community. And I want to, still be visible there. But, there's that unfortunate breaking feeling when we see somebody fill the room with 100 or 1,000 people in their live stream, in their weekend webinar. And we're not doing it. Not because what you're doing isn't just as massively powerful, but, maybe 10 years ago, 8 years ago, when they went all in, maybe you didn't. Or maybe you went all in something that at the time you went all into it really, really worked. And the world shifted. Things are way different. I mean, especially we go back like a decade, back to 2015, 2017, in that area. We've been through COVID, we've been through all that. That's okay. There are some things that are always constant in marketing, and there are some things that change. And we keep abreast of all of those for you so you don't have to. And the thing that I want you to see, because I've been kind of peeling back the curtain, is I want you to see that everybody at whatever level they're at has this same feeling. I can guarantee you there are a lot of people that had massively powerful, made a ton of money. You're absolutely jealous of them. They're going to post about it and they're going to make you, turn into a green-eyed monster yourself. They did great on Black Friday and you didn't. I get that. But I can tell you something else. This day, Sunday, the between day, it's not Small Business Saturday. It's not Cyber Monday. It's just and a few, very few really, people have learned how to be able to kind of rest and reboot and be glad for the break in the chaos today. Most people don't. Most people spend the day either in an exhausted from the frenzy or emotionally broken down from the lack of frenzy. And whichever of those camps you're in, I encourage you, take some time today. Part of why I love doing the books for free is not so that I can promote all my books. I mean, I put my books on there. Absolutely, I do. Because, it's a great opportunity for me to just give to you. And I believe in radical generosity. And yes, I do absolutely have my book Passion, which is probably a book you really want to read today. It's a short book. You can probably read it in an hour or less. And it's available for free. It's part of the Thriving Success series. Couldn't even remember my own book series. But another book you really want to pick up is Jamie Ellithorpe's book, The Mindset Method. Part of what we got to do today is we got to get our mind in the right place. It's mind over matter. If you don't mind, it just doesn't matter. You got to be able to have your mind in the right place. And there are so many books in there. I mean, there's a lot of great books in there too for you to because today might be a great day for you to read, just relax, just totally shut down. Do nothing with business today. Okay? Curl up by the fire. What? I don't understand. Thanks for being here, lovely. Curl up by the fire. Get one of the free books, open up your Kindle or your phone, and just sit and relax and read. Get A.W. Baldwin's latest book, or get one of, if you want something that's really great love stories, get one of the series by Rising Phoenix. Great stuff. Because I want you to be able to reboot yourself. I want you to see yourself. And I want you to also understand it's not too late. You could still offer your book for free tomorrow. We're still going to have a free day tomorrow. Make your ebook for free. Send me the link. Email it to me. AskSteveKidd@gmail.com. I know, crazy me. I just put my email address out on the thing. Okay? Send it to me. I will add the link to the page. I absolutely will. Yes, I will. And we'll be promoting again tomorrow. So it's still not even too late for that. And get the books and just really, well, thank you for saying that I look fine today. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. Today is your day to just acknowledge the truth. We are wherever we are. I'm not as far ahead in life as where I need to be, let alone where I expected to be. It's been a weird year. I've been pretty honest with you guys, up to and including the time, 5-6 months ago that I completely just emotionally quit my business and was just done. That's what sparked us now going live every day. We've spent more than a year now working on a project that should have completely funded and meant world-changing difference. I have a company that has agreed in principle that they want me to do a project for them, and they're on hold for some reason. It's been a lot of that kind of stuff. So I get it. I understand it, and I can very easily and have many times over the course of the last 6 months. So this is not judgment. This is just, me being right there with you. It'd be real easy to just be in the woe is me place. But you see, we really today are living the past. What I mean by that is today's experiences are an outcome of what we did in our yesterdays. If you're divorced, like I am, twice actually, that's the result of decisions that I made in my past, not things that I did today. I didn't wake up this morning and end up magically divorced now. They have to do with situations in those relationships and a process. And I'm not bemoaning that. I mean, it was 5 years ago that the last one ended. I'm actually glad that I'm single and I'm looking forward to the next stage of my life. My children, they're all grown now. I remember when they were little, this would be the time of year that they'd now be thinking about and making their lists for Christmas presents. But, time goes by. Them being grown up as a result of the years that have gone by since they were born. And that's okay. You see, the biggest piece we need to do today to move through the grief is we need to embrace forgiveness. Sure, there may be some people in your past that you need to forgive, but the person that you're holding off the forgiveness for more than anything else is the man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror, that person looking back at you when you brush your teeth and comb your hair. You need to forgive and release them from all of the things that they didn't do, or they did wrong, or that they went all in on something and it worked really well and now it's not, or whatever. Let yesterday go, because tomorrow's coming. Today is a great day to regroup. Deal with the feelings you've got. Find one of the books like Jamie's. Reset your mind. Because when you embrace it, even as I'm saying this, I think of Dawn. One of my clients, her name's Dawn. She has a great book. I mean, it's not for free, which is the only reason why I haven't shown it to you, but it's a wonderful children's book. It's in print, and on purpose, Dawn intentionally made the book only in print because she really wanted to make a point out of parents reading the specific book to their children. Her name is Dr. Dawn Earhart. Dr. Dawn Earhart Witte, Witte. And the book is called You Are a Dream Come True. And it's a great way to just really, and that would be a great thing to do today. Just snuggle up with one of your kids. If your kids are still home, give them big hugs. Just love on them today. But Dawn did the best thing a person can do, because she's like, yes, I absolutely have these books and I want to start promoting them, right after I get through all the rush and all the things I've got planned for December. I was like, okay, what if we did some marketing things behind the scenes and did some done for you things now so that you don't miss the holiday? And she was like, well, what did that look like? We jumped on the phone. We put together a program for her. And the best part of that program met the need that she didn't even say out loud to me. We were able to get her books. They're headed there right now. And there'll be pictures that we will most definitely post. We were able to get her books into the hands of small children physically in schools. And they were, kind of schools for lower income kids. That is where the books tend to go to. I've got that marketing method in place too. If you've got a kid's book and you really want it to be seen, we can totally do that. You see, Dawn embraced the possibility of what taking action now can do, and got the gift for her for this holiday season of her books literally being in the hands of children, which was what she dreamed it would be, and had no idea how to do it. There are so many cool marketing things that we can do for you. So embrace where you are, and then breathe and let it go. And move forward into the absolute amazing possibility. Go to thrivingbestsellers.com/books. Get all of those books for free. Read every single last one of them. Give yourself books so you can read all season long, or even maybe all of next year. There's about 50 books on that list. And they'll take you on journeys all over the place. And if you'd like your book promoted tomorrow, absolutely send me that link. Or drop the word amplify into the comments, or send me a DM, and let's get your book on the list. And we'll promote it for you tomorrow. You just need to be ready now with all that we feel, to take action with what you can do. Because you see, you're allowed to break. You're just not meant to stay there. I'm here today with you to honor the pain, but also help you release the shame. Today is the day that we begin again. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that in spite of the cold outside, you're happy, safe, warm, and loved. And then until we're together again next time, which will be tomorrow, Cyber Monday, and we're going to share some more behind the scenes of marketing and some of the really cool things that have happened for people this week. I hope you'll join us. And until then, I hope you have a great week.